Good. Yeah, that's good. Middle. Good. There you go.
Way up.
And that last little bit, you feel how it sinks again, right? That's just like in the RNAVs. All right. So that's the go around. All right. That's flaps 40. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
It's avoiding the power on stall because it really wants to go up. You just had it under control, so that's good. All right. So apparently we ended up in the clouds coming in here. We thought we were going to make a landing there, but now we're back in the clouds, and we need to get our way back home. And we're going to do that on an approach. All right. So go through your steps to load and approach for Leesburg, whichever one you want.
Okay.
And I will give you vectors eventually.
Okay. All right. So let me just see my menu here, because I probably want to reverse the flight plan, so I go back to. So how come I don't see a reverse?
But look, do you remember what you had in your flight plan?
Yeah, we went to Martinsburg.
Let's push flight plan.
Okay, let's see. Okay.
There's your flight plan. Now, what is your destination?
Yeah, it's going to be Leesburg.
It is Leesburg, right?
So let's just get this down here, right?
Okay.
And direct to.
Okay.
Enter. Okay, there's my heading.
Don't turn. I don't say go direct to Leesburg. I say load and approach for your destination, which is Leesburg.
All right, so we'll do procedure here. Select approach, enter. We do the RNAV.
Okay.
Okay, RNAV, enter. And what are we doing, vectors?
No.
Corny, Cactus, what are we doing here?
Usually, from where we are right now, it makes most sense to go corny.
Okay. Corny, enter. Let's load it. Okay.
And if you're interested, we can go up to 2,800, and I'll give you a vector when able direct corny.
Okay.
So 2,800, fly heading 300.
So 2,800 and heading, what was that again?
Left turn 360.
360. All right, 2,800.
Bank angle, only 15 degrees of bank.
15 degrees bank, okay. Let's bring this back to about 24, we're at 28. Going to 360. A little bit of left rudder. I can feel the plane going down. All right, 360. All right, I think we're about there. Oh, terrific. Okay.
So can you line up your heading indicator and your compass?
Oh, look at that. So what is that, about 050? 040 maybe?
Left turn 360.
Left turn 360. Back to 28.
15 degrees of bank only.
All right. All right, let's come back down to 28. Bring this power back to about 24. Power was a little bit high. Okay. Feels pretty good.
Oh, enable direct corny.
Enable direct corny. All right. So it's direct to. Enter. All right. So what is that telling me? I left to 275.
Okay. So a little bit on the inside of it. That's okay. It gives you a little bit of time to set it up and go over the approach plate, etc.
All right, there's about 275 and we're at 2,800, so we're about right. All right, I think we're pretty stable. We're about 2,350 RPMs, doing 110 knots. trim this a little bit.
What is the desired track?
The desired track is what I actually want the plane to fly.
275, so let's set this to 275 as well. Although it doesn't matter, it is just for your own brain, because you're supposed to fly 275. Now your heading indicator and they pretty much agree, right?
Right. So can I zoom in on this a little bit?
Sure.
Isn't that one of these things? The other way, huh? Right.
So what it's going to tell you here in the short term, you see this? It's going to lead the turn to come back around. But what I would do is I would just keep on going straight ahead. Don't turn with it yet. Just stay on 275 heading until you have your approach set up, your plate, your altitude, sensor for weather, all that stuff.
Okay. So what do I have? RNAV.
You want your foggles?
Why not? Make me do it, right? Like I said, you're here to save me, right?
I'm here to save the day.
All right. So what does this mean? This means my course is to the right, because I'm going with this needle, right?
Exactly. It works the same as being on ILS.
All right.
But be gentle when you intercept it. Don't just turn to the right to turn to the right. Turn to the right to fly a heading to intercept it.
I think that's too much. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Let's get that needle in there. It looks like we're on here, but we're not here. Why isn't that centered?
That's more important. Desired track and track. So it's going to here shortly. If you feel okay with it, with where we are, we could make a right turn and change to Cactus, from Cordy to Cactus. Do you feel that you're ready for it, for the approach?
Well, I don't know what the predicted parameters are, but I'll kind of figure that out.
What do you mean the predicted parameters for what?
Well, I'm going to want to do 90 miles an hour and have a, I want to intercept the glide path, right?
Right.
So I'm flying this manually.
Sure.
So I need to know what I'm going to set the tack at.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Yeah. So I said I'll figure it out.
All right. If you feel okay?
I feel okay.
All right. Make a right turn to a heading of 100.
Right, 100.
15 degrees of bank only. 15 degrees of bank only. A right turn, 100, and intercept the course to Cactus. So desired track now is 082. So set that to 082. And you can see that 100 heading intercepts the course because the needle is to the right. So keep on turning. 2,800 feet. And just break it down to just as simple as possible. Don't change the pitch that much.
Yep, I can feel it. I can feel it.
Easy on the bank, easy on the bank.
Yep, there we go. Yep, that was a little steep. All right, shot back, past that a little bit.
Let's get your wings level for a moment, and then take a look to see compass and heading indicator. Everything's still all right?
Yep.
All right. Okay. So you're now on a slight intercept to the course, right?
So I'm bearing 092, and a desired track is 082. Is that correct?
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So let's bring this back a little bit.
Pitch attitude. Okay, so you still need to intercept that course. That's
right.
Why you should keep your heading at 100 until the course comes in.
Okay.
Don't believe too much in this. It is the same as flying an ILS. When the course comes in, heading is 100.
Yep.
When the course comes in, then you know you got to go with it. What heading are you going to fly?
100.
There you go.
There I am. I'm there. $28,100. We're level.
Look at your attitude indicator. I don't think you're level.
I was.
All right. But keep it on that attitude indicator. Everything comes back to the attitude indicator. And that's why they made the G1000 one big attitude indicator. the numbers here. Desired track is what you're supposed to fly. You are tracking 91 on the slight intercept. See that?
Yep.
Don't worry about the bearing. As soon as these two are in the same point, at the same number, the course needle will come in. Look at your GPS needle. It's coming alive. See it? I'm not talking about this. That's more important.
Okay, here it comes.
That is your ILS course, your local S course, your GPS course.
Okay.
Also, actually, the extended centerline runway 17.
This yoke has a weird feeling to it. I'm trying to get accustomed to that. I guess it's made for the thumb to be here. So that's 3.9 miles to Corny, right?
Attitude indicator. Remember that every time you make a change, it is correct. But every time you make a change, you first roll in with your attitude indicator until you are where you want to be, and then roll out with your attitude indicator. You cannot roll in and then go somewhere else with your brain.
Traffic, 2% post active.
So this is a needle here as well, right?
Yeah, and then this is the nose of the airplane, so the nose needs to come back to the course, slightly to the right. And you are, because you're slightly intercepted at 9 degrees, 10 degrees now.
Okay, and this is coming in pretty nice.
All right, look at that. Set the course to 172 now. Change this to 172. 172. And then turn the airplane to 172. And then realize what's going on. Is that too loud? The radio?
I don't hear anything.
How about now?
Yeah, I hear it.
Is that loud?
No.
Okay. There's your course. Keep the needle in the center, whatever it takes.
Keep the needle in the center, whatever it
Look.
takes. Okay.
There came your glide slope. You see it?
Yep.
LPV.
Okay.
Little old dinky airplane with LPV. Okay. Attitude indicator. Ah. Gotta put a little left rudder pressure there. There you go. Just keep the needle centered, pick up the glide slope when you can, and just ride it in. Speed looks good. What kind of radio call are you going to make eventually?
We are inbound runway 17.
Right, about 10 mile final.
Pardon me?
You're about a 10 mile final.
10 mile final. Okay, make that now?
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. All right, Leesburg traffic. Skyventures 210, about 10 miles north, inbound runway 17, straight in. So that's just a little bit to the right, and this seems to match, right?
All right.
I don't want to be quite that much to the right.
Exactly.
So this says 4 miles. Oh, we're inbound to Danmo, is that right? Okay. So should I come down to 21 or just hold this?
Glide slope is alive.
Okay. There it comes. So normally I'd add some flaps somewhere maybe around this first dot or so.
Okay.
So what would I do, about 10 degrees?
If you were to do that, then you got to be in the wide arc, right?
Right. All right, so let's slow this down a little bit.
So as a preparation for the power setting in the carburetor, fuels them both.
All right.
Extra ridge, carb heat on, wings level, attitude indicator.
Wings level. All right, and let's get back to the needle. Right about here, so I would probably add flaps right about here, except we're not quite slow enough.
Yeah, you're there. Wide arc. Go ahead, 1, 2, 3. Don't sink though. That's the whole point. Don't sink. Just bring them in.
1001, 1002, 1003. Okay.
All right. Add the power. Add some power to really catch that glide slope and to fight back to the localizer. Don't sink.
Don't sink. Right.
Attitude indicator, small changes only.
All changes.
Attitude indicator.
All right, there's the glide path.
Yeah, that's cool, but you're going to be losing your localizer here because you're now 40 degrees off. See that? That's not going to hold very long. So you got to go bring it all the way back to 170 because you're staring yourself to death on the glide slope. So always stay close to 170. You make small changes from there.
Okay.
There we are.
Glide path is below
wings
me.
level. Let the nose back up a little bit. It's below the horizon. That's it.
All right, I think we have it now.
All right, carb heat is on. Is the airplane trimmed?
Not quite. Right about there, maybe.
All right, there's your speed, there's your power, and there's your setting. Let's keep it on the localizer, on the glide slope. If you end up above the glide slope, just pull some power out. Keep your wings level. It's pulling to the right, so you have to pay more attention to that. You're flying away from the course.
Right.
The airplane has a right turning tendency. With the ball, you need continuous left rudder pressure. That's why I tried to bend that one flap over.
Okay.
Still me a 5-mile final, 17.
Leesburg traffic, Skyventures 210, about 5 miles final, straight in runway 17.
Look at your pitch attitude. Ugly.
Ugly.
It needs to stay right below the horizon.
Ugly.
There you go.
Ugly. There we go.
So now you have control over your speed. Trim it out for this pitch, and then with the power, the pitch is going down again. You just keep your nose up here.
Okay.
Right like that. Trim it for that. All right. There you have your airspeed control. There's your glide slope. So continue down the glide slope with a little less power. Don't shove that nose down.
Just
keep the nose here. That holds your speed.
Okay.
Pull the power back. 200 RPM. There you go. On the glide slope. On the localizer. It's drifting away again. This is where all that scanning needs to happen.
Yep.
That's very difficult. Don't shove the nose down. You're doing it again. You're overspeeding the flaps.
Right.
Can't do that.
Right.
Got to keep your pitch attitude just below the horizon. That controls your speed.
Okay.
And if you need to get back on the glide slope, then you add some power. But you keep that pitch attitude. Roll wings level. That's your localizer. Now you're going through the localizer. Back to the left. Got to go back to the left because you're going
to the left, right. I got it.
You always got to stay close to 170.
I got it. I got it. You're right. I got it.
Glide slope looks good.
Yep. Speed's about 95. Localizers to the left. Glide slope a little below me. Bring the power out just a little bit.
Pitch attitude.
170.
How low can we go?
Yeah, good question.
633.
630, right? Where are we?
633.
We're at 1100. Yep. Just bring it down.
Pitch attitude. Be careful, don't dive bombing.
Dive bombing. That's exactly right. I am dive bombing. 900. Looking for 640. Glide slope is above us a little bit of power. Localizers to the right. We're at 750. Glide path a little bit above me, a little bit of power, and there we are, just about.
Look outside.
All right. Go missed.
You're in the white arc, so give me full flaps.
I'm sorry?
Don't go missed yet. Just give me full flaps.
Full flaps.
Pull the power back. Just approach towards the runway. And then full flaps.
Full
so
flap.
You can actually land it here if you wanted it.
Okay, full flaps, power is out.
Okay, so now we said, man, what's that on the runway? I don't know. Let's go around.
All right, go around.
Stay in a pattern.
Full power. Carb heat in. 1, 2, 3. Airspeed 75. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Leesburg traffic, Skyventure Cessna, Skyventure 210 going around runway 17 for left downwind. Flaps all the way up. Full power, carb heat in, and let's get some climbing. And we're looking for about 800 for a left turnout. Leesburg traffic, Skyventures 210, turning left crosswind, runway 17. All right, so we're going to 1200. Look at those power lines down there. Leesburg traffic, Cessna Skyventures 210, left downwind, runway 17. Oh, look at him.
Gulfstream.
Traffic.
Okay.
1200.
What's that?
1200.
1200.
A little higher.
Oh, 1200. Okay.
Stay close to the runway.
Right.
Just make a normal landing.
Make a normal landing. We are just about to beam the numbers. So let's slow this down so we're in the white arc.
Fuels on both. Mixture rich.
Both. This is good.
Carb heat on.
Carb heat on.
Ah.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and turn it in. There's no need to go much further than this.
Okay. So let's do 10 degrees of flat, 1001, 1002, 1003. All right.
Usually when you put the airspeed needle in the quarter past position.
In the what?
3 o'clock position.
3 o'clock position.
That's usually a reasonable speed for it.
Let's pull this power out.
So you're still a little fast.
Yep. Let's pull this power out here. So
Just bring your nose up. It's not about pulling the power out. It's about bringing your nose up to get rid of speed and trim it out.
Put some more flaps in. 1001, 1002, 1003. Leesburg traffic, Cessna Scavengers 210, turning final runway 17. Okay, we're at 85. It's looking pretty good. Want a little bit of power to carry me in here.
Red over white, looks all right.
Leesburg traffic, Gold Eagle 321 Charlie Echo, 12 miles out in the ILS 17 straight in approach.
Do a little more flaps, 1001, 1002. All right. We're at 70.
Keep that nose up. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Yep.
Don't let it touch. You're determined.
Oh,
you are
look at that.
You are determined to land.
Yeah.
What I'm determined to do is to do this.
That came up faster than I thought.
This is what you need to do.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you're determined to touch down. I'm determined to float as long as I can. You got it?
I just didn't think the
You
wheels
got it?
were that low.
Okay.
It was the perspective that threw me off.
You got it? The back pressure?
I
Because
got
that's
it.
what it's going to feel like when you land this airplane.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, those wheels, I didn't think I was that low.
All right.
Very interesting. That was good. That was good. Didn't expect that. You know, the first time, because I've been flying the Diamond, and then when I thought I was much higher than I was. So, anyway, there's a bird. Let's run that bird over. All right, Leesburg traffic, Cessna Scavengers 210, clear runway 17. All right, let's bring this guy up. All right.
Leesburg traffic, Gold Eagle 321 Charlie Echo is 10 miles out in the ILS 17 straight in approach. Leesburg.
Right. So let's see, go down here, or what's the best way to go?
Go straight ahead.
Straight ahead, okay.
See what Lauren is up to.
What Lauren is up to, that is Lauren.
So the after landing checklist in an airplane that you're not familiar with can save you from doing things that you don't familiar with, right?
Right.
Right. So what do you think?
Carb Heat?
Yeah. And the strobe lights?
Oh, we don't leave those on? Okay.
No,
so we still have the beacon on.
Because we have the beacon.
Let's see, are we down here? Where are we?
I
think it's the next one.
Second one.
Yeah.
Just make sure that before you commit entirely to this alley, make sure there's nobody coming out.
Sure, there's nobody coming out.
So that you don't have a Mexican standoff with two airplanes facing each other. They can't go anywhere, right?
No Mexican standoff, exactly. Okay.
All right, a little less power, so you can do with a little less brake.
Do with a little less brakes.
There you go.
Right.
I wonder if Lauren's going flying. She's just putting something in the plane.
And we're past the arrow, right?
All the way at the end.
All the way at the end. Nice red shoes, huh?
All right, so what we're going to do is, we're lucky here. There's Bob Garrity. He knows it.
I like him. I like
him.
All right,
so let's just go from the backside. We taxied straight in. So keep it straight as long as you can.
Okay.
Straight as long as you can.
Okay.
So you have a nice long final into the parking spot.
We're parked that way?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
So add a little bit of power. Just be very light. If you're over, I would always do this. Your left wheel will never touch that. Your wing will never touch it. Just stay nicely on that yellow line and look far away.
All right.
A little less power.
Gold Eagle 321 Charlie Echo 5 miles out in the ILS 17.
Looks like we're about right here.
Approach for
less power.
Yep.
That's it, right here.
Right here. That looks good. Okay. All right. Let me put this brake on so I can do this. All right. Shall I use a checklist or shall I just do it? We would do electronics, which would be the